Hello guys, welcome to today's episode. So, in today's episode, we are going to look at a very important tool in medical or that helps us to come up with a proper diagnosis of a patient. And what tool are we talking about? Is the microscope, guys. So, this is the microscope, very important tool in coming out or making proper investigations. So it's basically used in the laboratory, as most of you know. It's basically found in the laboratory section of the hospital unit. So guys, we are going to look at the different parts of the microscope. I know guys, you have learned it. Maybe you are a medical lab personnel or maybe you are a medical engineer personnel. Basically, you have been taught these instruments maybe in your training, or it was maybe it was studied in your units, guys. So here is our microscope, guys, as you can see, our microscope. I know, guys, we even learn it in high school, in biology, if I'm not wrong, guys. So, what are the most common parts of the microscope? It's a very important question. So, the best part of the basically what you need to know about the microscope, you should always know the parts and its use. And even if you're a medical engineer, for in case, you need to know how it is maintained and how doing a fault diagnosis on your equipment, guys. So maybe you've gone there, been brought this in the maintenance department, the microscope is faulty, it's not lighting up, or maybe it's not giving a clear resolution. Now guys, so you are wondering, what can I do? And here to study it, maybe you're in your rotation, doing your first, maybe you've just been called on, maybe they're in charge of you with their senior medical technologist, maybe he has stepped out maybe to have some tea, now you are alone. And now there comes a staff from the laboratory department asking you, Ken, our microscope is having a fault. I'm trying to use it, but I'm not able to use it. Why? So you're there, you are tensing, you don't know even how to find a fault diagnosis on an instrument. So guys, it's very important that you know the fault diagnosis on your instrument and its maintenance. So guys, in this episode, basically, as you have seen, I have presented you this microscope. So, what are the most important parts of a microscope? The most important parts of a microscope. First, we have the handle. Here's the handle of the microscope that helps us to carry it around. So, if you want to move the microscope to another section or to another place, so basically, this is our handle of the microscope, guys. And there is the adjusting knobs. So you need to identify the adjusting knobs in case you want to adjust anything on your microscope to move maybe the field. Field of examination, what is it known about? Can you remind me in the comment section, guys? So this is the field. So these are the adjusting knobs. You need to have the knobs on you. You need to have, these are the different resolutions. This one. So the difference, in order you're doing your examination of a specimen, guys, so you want to different maybe to go that find the solution, the coarse resolution, guys. So this, we have the adjustment knobs, we have the fine and the coarse adjustment knobs of the microscope. You need to have the stage where you're going to place your specimen, guys. So this is the stage of the microscope, guys, where we're going to place your specimen for examination, guys. You need to have the lighting. So here is basically the bulb. The bulb is down here, guys. I don't know if you're seeing it, but the bulb is down here. So when you turn on the microscope, so turning on the microscope, it has its knob here, the on and off knob of the microscope. So the moment you turn on the microscope, it's going to light to give the illumination. And basically, remember, guys, there are how many types of a microscope? I know you know it, guys. We have the light microscope and the electrical microscope. But you know, guys, today, in today's era, basically the most that we're going to use is the electrical microscope, guys. So, guys, is there any part that you feel maybe we need to touch it that will not touch it in this episode, guys? of the microscope. Because guys, in the next session, I want to do a thorough examination. How do you find a fault diagnosis on a microscope? How do you rectify errors on your microscope? How do you maintain your microscope? How do you get proper readings on your microscope? How do you guys make sure that you're giving us better results? You're not giving us forged result or cooked result or just a result that you're assuming. You are a medical lab, you're giving us cooked results. You are a maintenance officer, you are a biomed, you are giving that medical lab a hard time using the equipment. And guys, you as the user, also as the medical lab personnel, you also make sure that the microscope is always being maintained very well, because you're the one using it. The biomed will not come there and sit there, guide you, watch you how you use the microscope. You are the one to make sure that you properly use the microscope, you properly store it, you cover it from dust. I think you know that. You cover it from dust so that it is not covered with the dust, so that the lenses, here are the lenses of the microscope, does not become maybe having that maybe on the lenses. So guys, till the next episode, where guys we're going to talk more and more about the microscope. Let's meet later on examination and usage and maintenance of our light microscope. So bye guys. Remember to subscribe, follow this channel for more and more, especially for the biomeds and the medical labs and every person in the health sector.